So if you're in the UK and you have a business, you need to register your business legally. Now, how do you do that and what are the different ways? So you can either do it as a limited company, a sole trader, a partnership, or an LLP. Now, these are the four main types of companies that you can register in the UK. Now, if you have not done that, then you are not paying your taxes or declaring to HMRC how much you're making. That's illegal, and that is tax evasion. So this is something that HMRC can pull you up on, and if you do have bank accounts, they link to HMRC and they know what's going on. So if you're not declaring that information, you will get caught. Let me go through the details on how you can actually set up those businesses and what you need to do prior to that and how much it actually costs to do it all. So how to do it for a sole trader. Now, a sole trader is super simple. This is where you are an individual trading. So if you've got a side hustle or something going on, which is turning over, say, less than 50,270, and you are, that's a total income, so including your salary. If you're less than that, then that sole trader business will need to be registered with HMRC through the self-assessment portal. Now, this is somewhere where you can go onto the government.uk website, log in and create a self-assessment account and let HMRC know that you are trading and from which date. I would definitely recommend to get a business bank account for that, and lots of banks will help you get that. Get an accounting software so that you can actually keep up to date with all your stuff. If it is a small number of expenses, try and do it yourself and save on those accountancy fees. However, if it is going to be a bigger business and if you are growing and you can't actually take care of the expenses and you don't know what to do, get in contact with an accountant like myself and we can help you get your accounts to date on the year end. Now, setting up a sole trader business is free, so that's something to note. And one of the reasons why you should just go and do it if you haven't done it already. The deadline for it is the 5th of October in the coming year, so make sure that you have registered for the prior year. The next one is a limited company. Now, this is a little bit more tricky because you have to register with HMRC and Companies House. There is a bit more that you have to do in terms of filing, and you need to have a director, you need to have shareholders, you need to know the number of shares, the types of shares and things like that. So you might want to have an accountant or a company come on board to help you set up that business. Now, it's super simple to do. A lot of companies will charge maybe £150 to set up a limited company for you. And a lot of companies like ourselves, if you sign up with us for the accounting package, you actually get this service for free. So if it is something that you want to do, the link is in our bio if you do want to get that done. But this is a service, if you do yourself on the government website, it costs £13 to do, but you want to make sure you're doing it properly and getting the right corporation tax codes, etc. What you do need to do in terms of filing for this business is confirmation statements, year-end accounts, and a corporation tax return. So those are the three main important things that you need to do, and just make sure that your directors and your person of significant control and your shareholders are all in line for that year. The next one is an LLP. So an LLP is similar to a limited company, so the process is very similar. However, at the year end, when you do get your profit and loss, you have to declare that on your personal self-assessment tax returns for the partners. The costing is about the same, but then you do need to think about doing your self-assessment tax returns individually and submitting that through a self-assessment portal. So the profits that you make on that business, you will pay income tax on. Now, a partnership is the other route, and now this is similar to a sole trader where you have two people or more that want to go into business and create a sole trader kind of thing, but it's a partnership. You will then do that on self-assessment again, so registering on the government website. It is free to do, so do make sure you go ahead and do that. And the paperwork required for the sole trader and the partnership is just a self-assessment tax return. And that's something that you do on an annual basis, and the deadline for that is the 31st of January 2024 for the coming year. If you do have any questions, the link is in our bio for a free call. Do go ahead and book that, and we'll be more than happy to help if it's something that you need.